The sea looks endless, but even it needs a protector. Who will save it now? The thought feels heavy, doesn't it? In today's video, we will talk about Leonardo DiCaprio, not just the actor, but the fighter for our oceans. He shines on the big screen, but off-screen his mission is even bigger. He has spent millions of dollars and all his energy to protect sea life. But what happens if the ocean dies? Who will feed us when the fish are gone? What will we drink when the waters turn dirty? The oceans are screaming, yet most of the world stays quiet. Strange, right? A Hollywood star caring more about coral reefs than his fame. But that's the truth, and it should make us think. Stay with me because this story will open your eyes and maybe even touch your heart. A childhood love that never left. Leonardo was not always the man we see on the red carpet today. As a child, he loved nature and animals. He often spoke about how he wanted the earth to be safe for the future. While most kids only played games, he dreamed about wild animals, forests, and the oceans. That early love never left his heart. Even when he became famous, he did not forget about nature. The sound of waves, the sight of fish, and the calm of water always made him feel alive. Many people lose their childhood dreams when they grow up, but Leonardo kept his. That is why he later built a life not just of acting, but also of protecting the earth. His heart always stayed close to the planet he loved. From movie star to ocean guardian, Leonardo DiCaprio could have lived a life of only fame, money, and awards. But he chose a different path. He started to use his power and voice to protect the oceans. Many fans first knew him from movies like Titanic, but later they discovered his passion for the planet. He gave interviews where he spoke more about climate change than his films. He stood on world stages not as an actor, but as a voice for the oceans. For him, being a star was not enough. He wanted to become a guardian, someone who stands between the oceans and the harm humans cause. The foundation that carries his dream. In 1998, Leonardo started the Leonardo DiCaprio Foundation. At that time, he was only 24 years old. Instead of just buying luxury cars, mansions, or expensive things, he put his money into protecting the earth. The foundation became a home for projects that save wildlife, forests, and oceans. Through this group, he gave millions to people working to protect sea creatures, clean waters, and stop pollution. It was not just talk, it was real action. Every year, the foundation grew stronger. By creating this foundation, he showed the world that one person can start a big movement, no matter if he is an actor or not. His dream became real because he acted with heart. The silent cry of the oceans. Why does Leonardo care so much about the oceans? The answer is simple and sad. Oceans are dying slowly. Plastic waste fills the waters. Overfishing empties them of life. Climate change makes the water warmer and destroys coral reefs. Millions of sea animals are at risk. Oceans cover most of our planet, yet people treat them like trash bins. Leonardo saw this silent cry. He understood that if oceans die, humans will also suffer. He did not want to just sit and watch. His heart pushed him to act. That is why he began spending millions to help heal the oceans before it was too late. Working with scientists and explorers, Leonardo knew that acting alone was not enough. So he started to work with scientists and ocean explorers. He funded projects that studied fish, coral reefs, and water pollution. He gave money to research teams who dived deep into the sea to find answers. By working with experts, he made sure his money was not wasted. He trusted the people who gave their lives to study the oceans. His role was to give them the support they needed so their discoveries could save our future. With every step, Leonardo became not just a donor, but a partner in saving the seas. Every dive, every research report brought him closer to protecting the planet he loved since childhood. A storm in his childhood heart. When Leonardo was a young boy, he often looked at pictures of the ocean in books. He lived far from the sea, but he always felt something special when he saw the blue water. He imagined the fish, the waves, and the mystery of what lived deep under. While other kids played outside, Leonardo wanted to know more about nature. He cared about animals and plants even when he was small. This quiet love for the earth grew inside him. Later, when he became an actor, that same love did not go away. It stayed in his heart and grew stronger every year. The ocean became more than water to him. It became a home for life that needed to be saved. The fame that opened doors. Leonardo's movies made him famous all around the world. He won awards, he stood on big stages, and millions of people knew his name. But he did not only want to be remembered for acting, he wanted his voice to mean something bigger. Fame gave him a door to enter the world of leaders, scientists, and changemakers. He realized that with this power, he could speak for those who had no voice. The oceans, the fish, the corals, and the future children of the planet. Without fame, his voice might have been small. But now, every word he spoke could be heard across countries. The foundation of hope? In 1998, Leonardo started the Leonardo DiCaprio Foundation. He was only 24 years old. While many young actors spent money on cars or parties, he thought about protecting nature. The foundation began with small projects, but grew into one of the biggest voices for the environment. They gave money to protect wild animals, forests, and especially oceans. Through this foundation, Leonardo was not only giving money but also guiding people. It became a home for many projects that tried to heal the earth. This was not for fame, it was his heart's work. Millions for the Blue World. Leonardo gave millions of dollars from his own pocket to protect the oceans. He supported groups that fought against plastic waste, illegal fishing, and ocean pollution. He knew money alone could not solve everything, but it could start action. Ships, teams, and projects needed funds, and he gave them. His millions were not just numbers, they turned into real boats, real cleanups, and real science. Many people were shocked that an actor was giving so much, but for Leonardo, it was never too much. He believed the oceans were priceless, and nothing he gave could ever match their worth. A dream for future generations. Leonardo's biggest dream is that future children will still be able to see clean oceans, colorful reefs, and strong sea animals. He believes that if people act today, the future can still be saved. He wants children not only to hear stories about dolphins and turtles, but to see them in real life. That dream is what keeps him going. He spends his time, money, and fame not for himself, but for those who are not even born yet. This dream is bigger than any movie he ever made. The man who gave back. In the end, Leonardo DiCaprio is more than a star on screen. He is a man who decided to give back to the world that gave him so much. He could have chosen comfort, silence, and easy living, but instead he chose to fight, to give, and to protect. His millions could buy mansions, but instead they gave the ocean a chance to breathe again. His fame could have been only for red carpets, but instead it became a light for the earth. Leonardo's story teaches us that true success is not what you take, but what you give back. If this story touched your heart, please press the like button right now. It helps us a lot to make more real and inspiring stories like this one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss a new video. Also, turn on the notification bell. This way, you will always be the first to see our latest videos. If you know someone who needs to hear this story, please share it with them. Sometimes the world forgets how big dreams can start from very small and simple things. But now, you won't forget. You will remember this and believe that anything is possible if you never give up.